Hi, I'm Joe Connolly with the owner of a business who is not just talking about helping businesses, local small businesses compete against Amazon, but the way that Maya Komerov puts it is that she is helping businesses to compete in the environment that Amazon has created.
What we have created, we connect all the businesses around the city into one everything store, where we connect all the inventory that they have and allow people to get a better visibility to the inventory around the city. And with our platform, people can go shop whatever they need. And if they order by 10 a.m., they get it same day delivered to their door. And if they shop after 10 a.m., they get it next day.
From local businesses. And you're getting it from a local business.
Exactly. You get everything from local businesses. What we do is we connect the stores of all the local businesses. And I will tell you something very interesting that I learned. Like, local businesses have much more advantage compared to Amazon. At the end, in the world that we live, it's everything like how fast we can come to the customer. And as long as you have inventory and your proximity is really close to the customers, like the local businesses, they are already in the center of cities. They should come in the fastest way. Like, they don't need to go and bring stuff from a warehouse in New Jersey and have all those trucks and whatever. It should be much simpler.
Maya, Jeff Bezos is saying, wait a minute, this woman in New York is coming at me from a totally different way. Who is this person? Nobody else has thought of it like this. They all think about competing with Amazon. You're ending the need for Amazon right in somebody's neighborhood.
Exactly. I actually built a new model of that because, I'm not planning to build another Amazon. I'm not sure it's the best model that we have today, not for the people. And actually, I'm not sure for the businesses. Probably it's good for Amazon itself and their shareholders. But what the new model that we create is by connecting all the stores. We don't need to have any inventory. We utilize the inventories that is already existing in the neighborhood, and we come really fast to the customer, because we make all that inventory visible. Today we have more than 50,000 products in the store, and we don't have a single warehouse.
Wow.
And we are growing. Like, we have more than 70 stores that are part of that, and we have more than 30 stores on the queue to join, and it's just growing. I believe in the next few months we will have more than 200,000 products.
And it says on your website something to the effect of, there is more available in your neighborhood than you would believe. Something
Exactly.
like that, right?
Exactly. It's really true. And we need to build. Actually, we invest a lot in unique technology that allow us to do that. Because if you think about Amazon or Walmart or all those everything store, like, they have their own warehouses. They use the technology. They know what exists. We build technology to allow the stores to work in a decentralized warehouse to serve the neighbors. And what I see, and it's really important because I think it's changed the notion and the way that you think about what does that mean for you to have a real estate in the city, right? And to have inventory in the city. Like, if you cannot take this inventory and come as fast as possible to the customer, doesn't matter how they want to get your product. They want to come to your store, they want to get it to the door. And that's the power of scale that those businesses need to get. And I will tell you more than that. Like, I see the whole economics around that. Because an average order that we get is from 3 different stores, And at the end, we send one box with everything from the 3 different stores. That saved tons of money. And density in the city has a lot of values for those stores.
And Maya, Joe and I have spoken with a lot of local business owners that didn't have a robust e-commerce site, 10 months ago, come into the pandemic, they're trying to ramp up sales. How do you help those local business owners to increase their online presence and then, also grow right now?
What we find is that it's not enough. Like a lot of businesses that they have those e-com, they don't get enough traffic, and also they don't have enough. They don't have the ability to really deliver. In a lot of cases, what they do, even if I live 10 minutes from the store, they will ship me the order. And that's how we help them. Like everybody that moved to e-com, we connect them to Shopping NYC, and it just accelerates their sales. It's accelerate their sales, and it's increase the catchment area around New York.
How many active users do you have on the site?
We have every day we have more than 3,000 visitors that come to the site, and it's really growing. The company, the sales is growing for this community of businesses like between 50 to 100% month over month.
Really, and accelerating in the pandemic.
Actually, it started in the pandemic, so
yeah,
it started because of the pandemic. The platform is active for 6 months. And that's the experience that we see, and we definitely expect to continue to grow it in that way over 2021.
That's incredible.
Where should people look? What is the website that we want people that you would like, the business owners or shoppers to go to, Maya?
To Shopping NYC.
Shop in NYC.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you do before you started Shop in NYC? Where'd you get this idea? What were you doing?
So my background is technology and operation. I run the business. Before that, I had another company that run the business for Salesforce.com in Israel. And I sold that company and decided that I'm going. In 2017, I moved to New York with the whole mission to change the way that local commerce working. We started with another app and a different product that was focused more on service businesses. And when the pandemic arrived, and we couldn't support anymore the service businesses because all the city was shut down. We sit together, the team, and we talk with a lot of retailers, and it's emphasized that problem. And we said, like, okay, let's solve and let's build that solution for the retailers. And that's when it started. We literally started to think about it in around April. We'll launch it around July. And it's really great.
What's the long-term vision, Maya?
Give the businesses that are already in the city and they have the advantage of being in the city to provide much better service than anybody else.
But it is a local everything store.
It's a local everything store. It's connect all the retailers. By the way, there are a lot of interesting implication about it, right? Because think about Walmart, for example. They have a lot of buyers, right, that go and negotiate. Like if you think about those business owners, they're amazing buyers. I don't have buyers,
Yeah.
I use I use all those owners to be my best buyers.
They are.
Because
And you
they
can
know
listen
that
directly
people
to
want.
them, and that's how you grow.
Exactly. So I take all those assets that are exist and connect them together to become the best everything store. And again, you know what I learned are two interesting things. One, people really want to shop local, but the truth is it's not convenient. People are not going to do that if it's not going to be in the same standard as Amazon. And as I started and said, like a single store cannot provide that. That's a fact, and that's something that we need to change immediately. And that's the technology that we built to make that change. The other thing that people want is a value much beyond the transaction, and because they care about the communities and they want to make sure that it's create not just, you know, they want the convenience, but they love that it will create jobs in their community, and it will support their neighbors, and it will support the schools, and it will support all the values that they have. And that's something that we put a lot of focus about that. Like we hire people from New York to work on for us, and it's going to be in every city that we're going to be at. And I will give you one more example. Like we see that, for example, you can take the school as the schools are a good example, because schools today really need donations. You know, 15 years ago, or maybe some of them are doing that also now, but they just got the support from the local businesses. Now they ask the parents to connect their Amazon account to Amazon Smile, which connect their account to the school and donate 0.5% of every transaction to the school. But think how people feel bad about that. And I get a lot of stories that people feel bad because they say like, okay, we want the money, but we push them to shop on Amazon. So we build not instead of Amazon Smile, we build a community-wide Smile where we give 1% back to the school, and we solve that conflict, because at the same time people can shop locally and the school can get what they want. And there are a lot of, if I need to summarize that, like online shopping move out of the communities with those type of platforms. Online shopping should be part of the community, just by connecting all the stores that are already part of the community together. And that's actually what we do. We build more and more tools to allow the money to come back.
That's really
Maya,
smart. You're localizing online shopping.
That's right.
Local is what they always say.
Your neighborhood is your everything store. We've heard, Neil and I have talked to people who thought about doing something like this, but nothing came of any of these other projects. You, Maya, have came here in 2017. You're already up and running, and you've already pivoted to a whole new business model. We wish you well on behalf of all business owners in New York and in every neighborhood around the country. One more time, the website for people to go to is
shopin.nyc.
shopin.nyc. Good luck. Good luck.